Hello, welcome to Florida Softball Network. For the game between the East Cobb Bullets as the home team and the Mustangs as the away team. And that one's going to get tapped foul. And that pitch going to miss outside for a ball. And that delivery. First to record out number one. And the first pitch swung on and missed by the slapper for strike one. Next pitch going to miss. Oh no, grab the outside part of the plate for strike two. All right, no balls, 2 strikes to count here. And the 0-2 is swung on and hit to the backstop. And that pitch misses outside for a ball. Here comes the next delivery from Avalo. That's going to hit foul over towards the third base side. And we'll reset with 2 strikes. And that pitch going to get right past. Oh, shortstop knocks it down, but unable to make a play. So going to reach first base there as Addison dove for it, but unable to make the play. Outfield. And that pitch in there for a strike. Nice delivery there from Avalo, working the circle to Peyton Williamson, catching. Next delivery in there for strike 2. And that one just misses for a ball. And that one fouled. And that pitch from Avelo makes it over. Oh, it's going to get overthrown over first. Going to allow the runners to advance. Peyton unable to grab it, finally does, but not before runners are able to get to second and third on the overthrow above the first baseman. So the runner at third, as she rounded second, actually came right out of her cleat. That's some speed right there. Tampa Mustangs, got it. It's the Tampa, if I put that in front. So runners at second, third is the batter, number 20, Hall, at the plate. 1 out. Here comes Avelo's pitch. It's going to miss just inside for a ball. And the count now 2-1. No, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. So batter's count here. And that one going to be just foul at first base. And now the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Working with a net backstop, so from time to time you might see part of the net. Oh, and she thought ball is ball 4. Winds up becoming strike 3. And the Bullets able to make the second out there. So runners at 2 and 3 with 2 outs. Now brings up the batter Price. And the first pitch to Price grabs the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And the next pitch in there for strike 2. And quickly Price down in the count 0-2, gonna have to protect. Here comes the 0-2 delivery from Avelo. And this is for 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes the count here. And the 1-2 gonna miss low. Nice block there by Peyton. Keep the ball from getting past her. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count. And there's a swinging strike 3. Nice job there by Avelo to pitch the team out of the top of the first. The Mustangs strand 2. And we move to the bottom of the first with a score of 0-0 on the Florida Softball Network. We'll be right back to you. We reset the scoreboard. Now's a great time. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we invite you to do so now. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for supporting us and supporting women's softball. My name is Dave, your voice of the Florida Softball Network and the EC Bullets Jackson Travis 14U team. The bottom of the first with a score of 0-0, and the Bullets about to take their first at bats. For 0-0, and leading off for the Bullets is Avelo Fitzgerald, number 10, the pitcher for this game. The pitcher working the circle for the Tampa Mustangs is Amos. And that pitch grabs the inside for 1-1. Fitzgerald. Here comes the delivery. Here comes the 2-1. And that's going to miss low for 3-1. So batter's count now for Avelo on a 3-1 count here as the leadoff batter for the Bullets. And Avelo fights that one off and knocks it foul up third base. And now full count here. So payoff pitch coming your way. And the 3-2 is skied into right field, but foul. And we stay at 3-2. And the 3-2 with a diving stop is the first baseman to make the out on Avelo Fitzgerald. Nice play there by the first baseman to make the first out here at the bottom of the first, which brings up to bat now number 6. That one over the center fielder who gets underneath it and makes out number 2. And brings up to about now the number 3 batter. Number 3, Fati. So Fati comes up with 2 outs. For strike 1. And Fati hits that one that gets over to the right field. Right fielder throws it, but just wide, and able to outrun it is Fati. So nice hustle there by Fati, able to outrun the nice play by the right fielder. And now with 2 outs and 1 runner on, comes number 11 up to bat, Reese Kennerson. And next pitch misses for 2-0. It's over her head. And now runners at first and second on the next. And that one's hit high into the air in center field. And drops in. But not able to bring him. All right, top of the second inning here. Scoreless game between the Mustangs and the Bullets. Working the circle, Avila Fitzgerald. Her pitch here to start the inning misses inside. So here comes the 1-0. And that one misses for 2-0. Next pitch gets hit into the air, over to left field. It drops in, and the Mustangs able to get their lead batter here in the second inning on the base paths. Nice little blooper there that finds the hole as the outfield is playing deep on the turf. With no one holding, Peyton was ready to fire away, but didn't have anyone to throw to, and afraid to throw that into second, out into the center fielder. So, wise choice there to hold back on the throw, and the successful steal by the Mustangs now puts them with a runner in scoring position and no outs. So a bat here, number 10, Maddie, for the Mustangs, with an opportunity to score the first run. She can find the gap in the outfield. And she instead lays down a beauty bunt, which gets gunned to first to third base. So, smart way to use the bunt with just one out. Look for the potential of another bunt here. So that hit there to second makes the third out. But not before the Mustangs are able to bring one run across and take the lead 1-0 as we move to the bottom of the second inning here on the Florida Softball Network. Right now? All right, now batting is number 99, Kennedy Copeland. With the Mustangs up by a score of 1-0, we'll update that there. Scoreboard here in a moment. Let's get that done. As the first pitch is fouled back to the screen for strike one. All right, so the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got to make that camera adjustment there. And the foul ball that knocked the camera. And that's going to find its way over to second base. Second baseman tries to back hand it, but unable to do so. And Kennedy able to reach base. They drop in. And there's a bunt that's laid down. Ansberger allows the score to now tie up 1-0. Kira in no man's land over there, as there was going to be a sack, like she was running for home plate, but the unsuccessful bunt, but she was able to get back. So here we go. Up to bat. And there is another foul ball hit. For the batter, Kinsley Roman. And the team is going to meet in the circle as Tampa comes together. So we're in a tie ball game here in the bottom of the second inning, 60-minute games. So you got to. The run just 60 feet away. For action, Kinsley steps in. And that ball in there for a strike. Now puts Kinsley down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here comes the 1-2. Misses outside, but gets the call. All right, so 2 outs. And now Haley Hirsch comes up to bat with an opportunity. And she watches the first one miss high for ball 1. Here comes the next delivery on 1-0. And she gets under it, and a little pop fly to third base to make the 3rd out. Top of the 3rd inning here in a tie game, 1-1. And the first ball gets hit to the third baseman, and the ball foul on the hot shot there to Kennedy for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count here for the batter. Bedenbaugh, coach's daughter here for the Mustang. For 2-1. And the 2-1 crosses the outside corner of the plate for 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to miss high and bring the count full to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff batter for the Mustangs here in the top of the 3rd inning. And that one's going to get fouled to third base side. And we'll reset at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And that's slapped foul. And we stay at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And that one gets hit over to third. Third baseman goes off the tip of her glove. Can't field it cleanly. And Benbaugh able to reach down first base on the fielding error. Brings up to bat now. Let's see here. Game Changer is updating. I'll bring you that name in just a moment once the populates. First pitch of the at-bat is shown bunt, a steal on, and successfully over to second base is Benbaugh. So the batter now, number 31, Cosmel. And a runner now in scoring position for the Mustangs with no outs. So expect to see a bunt here to move the runner into scoring position with the outs to give. And that one in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by Avelo. And the count moves to 1-1. Shows bunt but pulls back for 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike the count. And the 2-1 goes right back to Avelo. The runner freezes at second, and the out made at first. And the next batter, Bouchane, now number 8, comes up to the plate. First pitch of her at bat is going to be foul to the first base side for strike 1. And that pitch misses wide. And the count goes to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at second base. And Avelo's pitch gets hit to short. Shortstop freezes the runner, fires to first, fires to third, but able to outrun it is Crystal Benbaugh. So safe at third base now with 2 outs. And the first pitch gets hit over to the third baseman, guns over to first, and the third out made. Nice work there by the Mustangs. And nice work by the Mustangs did get a runner all the way over to third, but they strand one. Nice job there by the Bullets. And the score remains 1-1 as we head to the bottom part of the third inning. You're watching the Florida Softball Network. Bottom of the third inning we go. Leading off is Avila Fitzgerald. Top of the lineup for the Bullets. On deck, Cameron Solano. And the first pitch to Avila misses for ball one. It's a 1-1 game here in the bottom of the third in a 60-minute match. There has to be a winner. The winner of this game moves into the championship game. And that one's going to get chopped over to short. Short fields it, guns to first, and Avila is thrown out. So Cameron Solano now comes up to bat. And that one is going to get drilled over into the gap between right and center field. A nice base hit by Cameron Solano. And now with one out, the Bullets have the go-ahead run on first base. Brings up to bat number 3, Fatima Masri. Center fielder steps into the box. And here comes the first pitch of her at bat. That's going to sail high, get away from the catcher. It's going to allow Cameron to advance over to second. And now a runner in scoring position for the Bullets with one out. So an opportunity here for Fati to help her team move ahead in this match. And here comes the 1-0. Is going to miss outside for 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And that's going to miss outside for 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. So batters count here for Fati. Expect her to be taking here, put the pressure on the pitcher. And here comes that pitch. And that's going to get hit over to short. And short holds onto it to keep the runner from advancing to second. And the coach for the Mustangs yelling from the dugout, not happy that the play was not made at first. All right, now coming up to bat, number 11, Reese Henderson. Reese 1 for 1 today, looking for an opportunity here to help her team. And she's going to rifle that one, but foul to the right side for just a long strike. All right, steps in. Reese ready to go. The pitch is going to come inside and come off of her foot for a foul ball. And the count moves to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to miss well outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to get fouled right off the handle. And we're going to stay at 1-2. And that's going to miss low for a ball. And the count now evens out at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to get hoisted over the shortstop's head. That's going to drop in, but Cameron Holding is going to be forced out at third. Staying too close to second base. And a missed opportunity there on a ball that was dropping in. And the second out made. So we've seen multiple innings, both teams leaving runners on the base paths. Trying to make a difference here is going to be number 12, Addison Held. Timeout called by Coach Travis. Talked to his daughter real quick, surveying the defense, looking for the placement of the ball, get an opportunity to move the runners over from first and second. Speed at second base. Fati can do that if given the opportunity. And that's going to get popped to the right fielder, easily under it, and makes the third out. So the Bullets able to get runners on, but Strand 2, we remain in a tie, 1-1, as we move to the top of the 4th inning in this semifinal game, where the winner moves on to the championship game here in Vieira, Florida, at the USSSA Space Coast Complex. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to you. You're watching FSN. And the first pitch there to number 7 at bat here for the Mustangs is fouled back for strike 1. So we're at the top of the 4th inning in a 1-1 tie currently. Winner gets to move on. And a diving catch made in right field. What a fantastic play. Great play there by Luca Hansberger, holding it down in right field. That was a give all right there, because if that ball had bounced and hit the turf, that would have been at least a triple. But stealing it with that diving catch. And there is the timer for the game. So that means this is going to be the final inning, although we do have to have a winner of this game. Great catch there by Luca. So with Price out, it brings now up to bat Amos. And she hits it over to shortstop. Shortstop fires to first. And the second out made. And the first pitch delivered there by Avalo for the at-bat is strike one for number 10. Lauer at the plate. So Avalo so far on 57 pitches for 58th. Misses to bring the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs in a 1-1 tie game. Time expired. And that one just misses the outside part of the plate for 2-1. And the 2-1 delivery is going to get hit over to second base, where Kinsley Roman picks it up, tosses to first, where Reese grabs it to record the third out. All right, so nice job there by the Bullets to retire the Mustangs without allowing them to score with time expired. Now gives them the upper hand as the home team to bat here in the bottom of the fourth. Opportunity for a walk-off win here on the Florida Softball Network. We'll be right back to you as we reset the scoreboard. Coming to you from Vieira, Florida, my name's Dave, the voice of your Florida Softball Network.
Knock it right on me. Knock it on me.
It's the bottom of the fourth. Time has expired. Bullets with an opportunity here to walk it off if they can get a run across. Leading things off will be number 99, Kennedy Copeland.
Batting now, number 99, Kennedy.
And the first pitch to Kennedy misses inside for ball 1. And Kennedy hits that one into center field. She's going to reach base on a nice base hit right up the middle. Textbook there, exactly what you want to do. And now the winning run on the bases. So number 1 now, Kira Sherman up to bat. And Kira pops the first one back to the screen. For strike 1. All right, 0-1 pitch coming your way. And there's a steal attempt that's going to get thrown into center field. So a successful steal there strike, I believe, here at home plate. So Kira now down in the count 0-2. And Kira hits that one deep to center field, and the runner unable to advance. Nice catch there by the center fielder to freeze the runner and make the first out.
Now to bat, number 16, Luca.
Here's up to bat now, number 16, Luca Hansberger. And the first pitch misses low for ball one. And that one's going to get fouled back to the backstop. And the count now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The winning run at second base. And that one is a great hit. It's going to make it right up the middle. Here coming home is the winning run. And she's going to slide safe, and Kennedy is safe. The out at second is irrelevant because it's only the second out, and that's the winning run. With time expired, that's the end of the game. That is the end of the game. Oh, I thought time was expired. Okay. I'm not sure what timer we heard if that was not the 1 hour timer. And there's the timer. And that's going to end the game. There it is. So the Bullets win it here in a close one to advance into the championship game. In a really tough match between the Mustangs and the Bullets. Both teams playing hard, and the Bullets successful to bring that run across. So we're going to be moving up into the championship game coming up right away as the other team is going to move their way into the first base dugout. So one last game to be played today. The championship game here in this tournament. The last two teams here, as it's now 8:07 p.m. on a Sunday night. Girls have school tomorrow. The Bullets still have a long drive home after this. And there's a meeting in the circle as both teams meet up. And we're going to come back to you in just a few minutes as we reset the scoreboard, move the new teams. And we want to thank you very much for tuning in to the Florida Softball Network here on YouTube. Stick around. Next game coming up just shortly as, once again, the Ohana team going to be the one competing against the Bullets here in the championship game. Thank you so much for watching FSN. We'll be right back to you.